You might never dance again.
Grace Miller had always found beauty in movement, until the night everything stopped. A drunk driver ran a red light. The next morning, she woke up in a hospital bed with metal rods in her legs, and a doctor's voice saying, "You might never dance again." The words became her new rhythm. Every step felt like failure. Every mirror reminded her of what she'd lost: her career, her independence, her identity. For months, Grace avoided her reflection. She cancelled calls, ignored messages, and refused to watch her old dance recordings. Even Dr. Lewis's steady encouragement. Progress, not perfection. Grace felt meaningless. One rainy morning, she rolled her wheelchair to the therapy room and stared at the empty dance floor beyond the glass wall. It was mocking her. That space where she once soared. "I used to make others believe they could fly," she whispered. "And now I can't even stand." A few days later, she heard a soft knock at her hospital room door. It was Emma, holding a small bouquet of wildflowers and wearing pink ballet slippers. "Miss Grace," she said shyly, "I still remember your words. Every fall is part of the dance. So, I thought maybe we could dance again." Grace's throat tightened. Emma placed a tiny music box on the bedside table, winding it until a faint melody filled the room. The same piece Grace had once choreographed for her recital. At that moment, Grace's tears weren't from pain. They were from something returning. A reason. The next morning, she showed up early for therapy. Dr. Lewis noticed the difference instantly, the fire behind her eyes. She gripped the bars, took a deep breath, and whispered, "Again." Step by step, inch by inch, she began to move. Not gracefully, not perfectly, but bravely. Weeks passed. Her progress was slow, but steady. One afternoon, she surprised Dr. Lewis by letting go of the bars entirely, standing on her own for the first time in 10 months. Through the glass wall, Emma watched, hands clasped, tears in her eyes. Grace smiled, shaky, radiant, alive. "I guess every fall is part of the dance," she whispered. 6 months later, Grace returned to her studio. The walls still smelled of wood polish and faint perfume. The mirrors reflected her scars, her limp, and her resilience. She called her students together and said softly, "Today we dance. Not because it's easy, but because we can." As the music began, she guided her class with slow, deliberate movements. Each step carried both pain and power, proof that broken things can still move beautifully. When the song ended, Grace turned toward the mirror and finally smiled at the woman staring back. True strength isn't found in never falling. It's found in choosing to rise again, even when it hurts. If this story moved you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs a little hope today. And if you believe in stories that heal, inspire, and remind us we're never alone, follow I Spire Stories, where every struggle becomes a spark of hope.